what did you make of the week that was for Aaron Rodgers, RC?
Aaron must be back on them shrooms right now, bro. Like, come on, Aaron, man. Like, you can't. Come on, guy. You can't do this. And I get it. I get what he's saying, right? I get the bravado and the arrogance and the confidence that comes with what Aaron Rodgers has accomplished in his career. You know, one of you guys don't like what I'm saying, then you can come to me. Well, first off, he actually didn't point out anybody specifically. So you ever heard that saying, a hit dog, a holler? Now, if you come to Aaron Rodgers, you know you're the guy messing up, and you basically admitted you're talking about me. So that's the first reason you can't come to him. Here's the second reason. Aaron Rodgers doesn't seem to me to be the we can have an adult conversation and walk away like men type of person, right? He doesn't seem to be the dude that I can walk up to as Ryan Clark and be like, hey, man, look here, bro. Like, I think you need to stop throwing your teammates under the bus. I think you need to focus on you. Let's use the thumb more than the pointer finger and figure out a way that we can get this together. Because the one player that can be talked about in that locker room is Aaron Rodgers. He can say whatever he wants to about Aaron Rodgers, and Aaron Rodgers ain't getting benched. Aaron Rodgers is not going to lose his Hall of Fame status. The rest of these dudes are just trying to figure it out. And so while trying to, you know what's happened? Last week, somebody went up to Aaron Rodgers and they said, Aaron, we need you to lead us. Aaron, we need you to drive the bus that leads this team. Nobody in the world knew that he was just going to keep it in reverse and run over his teammates the whole time. The problem is this, man. I get it. He's at a point where he can say what he feels. Regardless of how loose he is in the head, there's no way he believes this is best for the young players on his offense. This was a bad move by Aaron Rodgers. He can accept it as a bad play. He cannot accept it as a bad play. But this is helping nobody in that locker room, including number 12.
I would disagree with that, RC, because I honestly think that Aaron Rodgers is doing whatever it takes, right? He said, man, I talked to these guys privately. That obviously didn't work. Now I'm going to air it out publicly. Hopefully that works. We're about to play the Buffalo Bills, who we have no chance against. We are a double-digit underdog for the first time in his career. And so he's like, man, if me talking to you at practice, after the game, before the game, in meetings, if that doesn't work, let me go say it publicly. And oh, by the way, I'm going to double down on what I said, not because I don't like you or hate you, because it's the only chance we have. I need to get somebody to wake up. And so I don't mind it. This is who Aaron Rodgers is. And he's obviously no one's going to talk to him. Who on that team could say as soon as you start the conversation, hey, Eric, bye, you're gone, you're cut. Like, you're the guy who's going to leave.
Not only that, but he's so intimidating. I would slip him an anonymous note. I would write a little note Aaron, I didn't love the way you handled this. All right, let's leave it that we spent the week on whether he handled it right or wrong. Let's get to this. Here's the question, Sacho. Yeah. The question's on the screen. How do they pull off the upset in Buffalo?
They don't.
Okay.
They don't.
Right.
I mean, they asked me this question yesterday. I'm sitting here thinking, my first thought was, they could, no, that would, well, no, they don't. There's no, I don't know how to do it.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.